Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually doing a video on a day I normally wouldn't because it's a work day. But we're down here at the river looking for rocks. And the reason we're I almost said the reason we're working for rocks. Once again, amateur videos. Okay, the reason we're looking for rocks is some time back we got ourselves a rock tumbler. That's right. It came with rocks, but I was like, the first batch we do, I want it to be rocks that we picked up at the river or creek. Then we'll go from there. Now, we're not going to start the rock tumbler tonight. That's going to be another day, and I'm going to make that a video from start to finish. So that it takes a month to run them things. So right now, we're down here looking for rocks. Now, I'm not going to turn the camera around and show you what's on the ground. I don't think that will be great footage, and plus my camera sound will change because I haven't done any adjustments to it. So we see a rock, or if I see any rocks, I pick it up and show you. Plus, I want to look and see what it looks like to maybe get a fishing down here the next couple days. Yeah, I got to do one more fishing trip, y'all. I got a lot of worms and dough ball to use, and we haven't fished this area since last year, I think. All right, let's look for some rocks. What we're getting ready to walk up onto is a very popular fishing hole at the river. At least in my area, it is. And we was down here back about a month or two ago, taking a look around. I'm gonna turn around, and somebody moved a whole picnic table down here. But right through here is a very popular place to fish. And last year, I had one of the best fishing trips, which this was the last time we fished last year, was right here. This is where I caught my first blue catfish and hybrid. Well, we'll get more into that maybe when we come back here fishing. Right now, we're gonna look for some rocks. Okay, Angie just told me not to get the itty bitty rocks. Get a pretty good size, because when they get done out of the rock tumbler, they're not gonna be the same size as you started off with. And I really don't, oh, I think I found something. Oh, I did. There's a pretty black one. That'll do it. Is that big enough, Ange? Oh, I found the first rock. I got a feeling what I just picked up might have been a chunk of coal. Let me show you. Here's another one similar to what I picked up. And this right here is a chunk of coal. I know that for a fact. So we might want to check that one I gave you. It may be a chunk of coal.
We can also break them too, because we got a hammer.
Well, that's coal, babe. That's not a rock. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of coal around here because you got barges going up and down the river with coal. So here's something right here. Now this would be too small. I don't know, you think that'd be too small?
No.
That's got some prettiness in it. As you can tell, I do not have an eye for pretty rocks. Is that obvious? I found a rock that looks like it may have fossils or something in it. What do you think about this one? Is that okay or no good?
We can try it.
It's big though, it's big.
We can try it.
Oh, she said we'll try it. Oh, let me give you my surroundings here, guys. Kind of pretty, isn't it? It's not as pretty as the rising sun riverbanks, but it's still pretty. And the reason it isn't as pretty there because that's like a showpiece. This is not a showpiece. Not by any means, but still damn good fishing here. Damn good fishing. You know, I honestly thought we'd find all kinds of rocks down here at the riverbank. We ain't really seen a lot of good rocks. We should have went for that hike instead of going fishing last and went through the creek beds, because there's where we're going to see some rocks. I see something right down here. Okay, I'd probably do a jump cut on that one. A little dirty, but would that work, honey? Is this a pretty rock?
That is.
That's a pretty rock?
Pretty rock?
What's that make? 3 or 4 of them I found. Hey, there's some beer bottles down here.
Yeah, I know.
We'll do some beer bottles in the rock tumbler?
Nope,
We'll call it a beer tumbler. Just saying. As time goes on and we get better at the rock tumbler, we will know what to look. We will probably be more educated on it. This is our first time running a rock tumbler, and yeah, we're amateurs. Yeah, can you tell? Now I'm seeing a lot of rocks, yeah. Learn to speak, Michael. I'm seeing a lot of rocks underneath the water here. Too bad I don't have my hiking boots that are semi-waterproof. I walk right through that water looking at them rocks. Right now I just got my jimmers on. Now I ain't getting them wet. Now here's a funny shaped rock right there.
Not really funny shape.
Okay.
Put it in the water and you can see.
Oh, well what about, well see some of these rocks, it almost looks like pieces of concrete that's been broken.
Might be.
Yeah, they won't make pretty rocks, will they?
Like destroyed the stuff.
Yeah, because above, oh, is that a, no, that's not a rock, is it?
Looks like a rock.
Let me get down here. Oh my God, look at this. No, we thought this was a rock. It's a piece of styrofoam. For the love of ketchup and pickle juice.
It looks like a pretty rock.
As you can tell down on the ground behind me, a lot of people fish down here and they come down and build fires. I would imagine a lot of people come down here at night and fish. I know whenever we fished down here last, there was a lot of people that came to see if this place was open. It's very popular, just like Waterway Park is. It's a hit and miss. Now we tried up yonder there, up the up the riverbanks last year, and it was just a pain in the butt. It was good fishing, but a pain in the butt to get back there. All right, we're still looking. I found a very small one, but when it gets through the rock tumbler, it may be the size of my fingernail. So Angie said it'll work. Let me drop it in the bag. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna slowly head out of here and see if we can find rocks on the trail coming back here. Now we're walking through and past a railroad track that's not used anymore. I would imagine all the rocks on that was dumped in, and they're not really, they're like pebbles and gravel and stuff like that. It wouldn't be anything any good for a rock tumbler, but this one right here might be. I don't know. What about this one? It look like it might shine up to be pretty.
Yeah, it might.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm just picking up any old damn thing. My wife's agreeing with me. I guess as time goes on, we will get the eye for it, where we'll be able to just stand there and like, oh, I see 4, 5, 6, 7. But right now, I don't think I have the eye for picking out pretty rocks.
You never have.
You never have, huh?
I always have.
Oh, she always has, but I never have, she said. Well, what we don't get, what we can do, the thing is, we got to remember what we got off the river, yeah. And we got to remember what came with the rock tumbler. So I'm gonna
take a picture.
Oh my God, you ain't gonna be able to tell once it goes through there, though, dear.
Yeah, you will, by the colors.
Because we ain't really getting a whole bunch. I tell you where we will get a lot. It would be a creek bed. I know for a fact we would get a lot in a creek bed. Okay, that will conclude today's video, y'all. We might add to the collection what we got if we make it to a creek bed in the next couple of days or not. I don't know. We may go fishing, we may go to a creek bed. I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, I said that we're right in the middle of the work week. We had a little bit of time, so we decided to come here to the riverbanks and look for some rocks. Then again, we might go to another riverbank. But guys, until next time, leave your comments. Do you tumble rocks? Do you have an eye for pretty rocks? Leave them down there in the comments, and we'll catch you in a couple days. Come on, let's you and I get out of here. We'll see you after a while.